Hey, Tracy Ariel here, and in my weekly discussion about my online business, this week I'm going to be talking about gratitude. First of all, I just want to let you know that my online business is starting at zero. I have zero revenue. However, I have lots of expenses, and I've been setting things up in order to sell some of the courses that I sell offline and some of the information that I give to clients offline, online. And so 2019 is when I hope to go big in this area. So I thought I would start with gratitude because I've been using over the last year gratitude as a way to stop myself from moving into complain and inaction mode, uh, which I do quite a lot, unfortunately. Anyway, I don't know if any of you have had a WordPress site, but if you have, then you might have tried out Gutenberg. I attempted to use Gutenberg for a full 2 weeks of misery before happily downloading the classic editor and then being very, very happy. So my WordPress site is much faster. For those of you who don't know, I've had my own personal artist website, writer website, online since 1995, and I've always built it myself. The first one I built out of HTML code for the first 4 years. So I love WordPress, and so when WordPress turned into the Gutenberg editor and it was very clearly not working for me, I was really wondering what I was going to do. It's not that I don't like page builders. I have the Thrive Themes Architect, and I actually love that when I need it, but I don't need it for most of the posts I do. Most of the posts I do are I'm just writing something in another piece of software like Evernote or Word or whatever, and then I just copy and paste it into the classic editor and then add pictures, change things to quotes, or add headings if I need to, listen to Yoast SEO and do whatever I need to make a decent blog post. And Gutenberg just wasn't working for me. I thought, okay, well, maybe it works better on my phone, but on my phone I couldn't even see the squares, let alone, Anyway, thank you to the WordPress community. Already, the classic editor has been downloaded a million times, and Automatic, the people who own WordPress, say that they're going to be supporting it till at least 2022. So I'm feeling so grateful for WordPress, and it feels like a gift, actually, putting me through this attempt to use this new piece of software that I really didn't like, and then being able to put the plugin, which I just put in today, and it works like a dream, and it works exactly the way, or actually, no, I just put it in yesterday, and everything works the way I wanted to. It's like, oh, I love this community again. I get to stay a WordPress geek. Thank you very much. I did hear one podcast of a fellow who actually likes Gutenberg, but most of the people who've been talking about it have not found it ultimately wonderful. Like I said, the classic plugin, I don't know if you know that if you have a WordPress site, you can get a plugin. It's just called Classic Editor, and it's going to be supported until at least 2022, and even the comments say that it will be supported longer than that if needed. And so obviously WordPress has realized that a lot of its core users, the people like me, have very, very simple blogs, and they don't need all that kind of stuff. So anyway, under gratitude for my business, it's not just WordPress that I'm grateful, but I'm also grateful for, there's 49 different companies that I use for my online work, including WordPress and Thrive Themes and Smarty Pants, my blog host company. I also have all of the plugins. There's 27 different plugins, including Akismet, which is the spam blocker, Teachable, which I'll be talking about in a couple of weeks. Every single nonprofit that I work for, I get them to do WordPress because it's, we have a genealogy ensemble blog on WordPress. That one's on WordPress.com, not WordPress.org, but it's just a joy to use, and I'm hoping that I can put actually, I don't even know. I have to see if the classic editor can go on that. I really hope so. Anyway, so I'm feeling gratitude for all of those companies that are supporting this online endeavor. I'm also supporting I'm also grateful for the offline people who support me. Obviously, my personal family and urban agriculture people, the members of the Coopérative Urban Solidaire, which is COS, the nonprofit Urban Abundance Solidarity Co-op here, Grand Potager, Grounded, Compost Montreal, We Share, Sensorica, the Borough of Verdun. There's a heck of a lot of people doing things to try and make the world a better place in my local neighborhood, and I'm so grateful to them as well. The other thing that I wanted to mention about gratitude and how you can actually use it, if you can generate it, which I actually find very difficult, but when I can, then when I'm starting to go into my little huff about how someone else isn't doing things exactly the way that I'm doing things, if I can generate gratitude, then it makes things a lot easier. So I'm expecting in 2019 to spend a lot more time generating gratitude as well. And I really hope that I'll be able to work with you on that. So that's where my business is this week. Like I said, I'm at zero revenue online. I'm working on setting up 3 different kinds of products that will be sold online, including web courses, including books. Some of them, actually, I actually have, when I think about it, I actually have some books online already because Amazon sells my I Volunteered book. And all of my Ulysses guides. Ulysses itself sells a bunch of stuff online. You can get the digital version of my hiking guide to Ontario. So actually, it's only me who is bringing my work online personally. All of my partners have already started doing that. So I'm really grateful for them as well. And I guess I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.